I'm all bundled up in my robe today because it's cold here. So, but let's get started. So let me show you guys. Hang on one second. Let me adjust my light. Let me zoom this in a little bit. We're gonna be doing my nail. I'm gonna do a short extension just like this, and we'll do those to my nail, and then we're gonna do kind of a milky, creamy, luscious torty design that's really hot right now for 2025. A little bit different take on a torty. Let me get my, Jandy's got me set up with my little microphone. Get that on me. Okay. Alrighty, so we're just going to jump into it. I'm going to go ahead and grab my nail extension, and I'm going to explain to you what I've done to my nails so far. So last week when I knew, or this weekend when I knew I was going to do my nails soon, coming up, I went ahead and removed everything that was on my nails, and I did my cuticle prep and everything, and I went ahead and applied one layer of the Jello Pop Off gel, and I get this from Sweetie Pie Nail Supply. So I applied that, and then just now before starting, I went ahead and used my Young Nail Swipe to just dehydrate my nails and clean them. And I went ahead and applied one more layer, just so that way whatever we do on top of that will just be an easy removal. And that works perfect for me, or if you're someone that likes to change your nails quite often, that's another way to do it. That'll make it a little bit easier. Even if like I don't use a lot of acetone to remove my nails, I just use, I'll just use my file to file it down. But it feels very different when you hit like that jello layer or like a rubber base coat layer. It just feels very different, so you know that you're on the gel right before your natural nail, which is what I want to know when I'm getting close. Then I don't take it too far. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this on myself here. So let's get this in the center. And there we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to squeeze my tip. Get it to what looks like how you want your nail to look. So that looks good to me. Okay. Then I'm going to go in, I'm working with my Madam Glam Milky White Builder Gel. It's really nice, and you'll be able to do short extensions with it, and they'll hold. They'll be nice and strong and sturdy for you. Okay, so right now I'm just applying my tip, and this is I'm working with my non-dominant hand, so if it looks a little funny, that would be why. If I look like I'm moving strangely.
Your mic is pointed right at your chest.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it.
That's why I didn't put it on my robe.
Oh, okay.
Over.
Yeah, I can fix it. That way they can hear me a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't know if...
Is anyone coming in yet? Tell me.
You'll have haven't even got in.
Oh, Jandy hadn't gotten in yet.
They were making me...
She's going to tell me. Yeah, I'm not great at working with my non-dominant hand, so...
Tammy said hi.
Hey, Tammy, how are you? How's your week going? I'm attempting to work with my hand. Doesn't work very well. I'm gonna zap this for me real quick. Jandy's gonna get me hooked up to my mic. She's got on her robe as well. We're both just kind of lounging around today. Oh, is that gonna slide out from under, you think? Yeah. Okay, so I've got that pretty well nuked for now. Okay, let me get another one. We're going to move on to my next finger. And I don't know if you guys have seen this tortoise design. It's kind of like a milky white torty. Have you guys seen it? It's so pretty, and I haven't tried it yet, so we're going to try it together today. I've grabbed a couple different products to get us there, and we'll see how it goes. You kind of can't go too wrong with a tortoise nail, so I'm not expecting it to be really hard. It's kind of it's an easier design. That's a little mistake friendly.
Tammy says, great, it's a good week. I'm actually doing my nails.
Oh, good.
Matt Fox said hi.
Hey, Matt Fox. Yeah, today felt like a good day to get this done. I've been kind of going around just with that one layer of rubber base, and although it's pretty sturdy, I wasn't sure exactly how long it was going to hold up on me. Okay, let me get a little scoop of my Milky. I don't need quite that much. Okay. And we'll just kick this off. And get it far over here. Take it to the other side. Am I on my screen, Jandy? Am I good?
Yeah, it's kind of blurry.
Is it?
Oh, wait a minute. God dang it.
What'd you do?
I don't know. It's mine. Stuck.
Oh, Jandy said hers was stuck. Hopefully, if you guys are stuck, it'll be unsticking soon. I'm hearing a lot of stuff is going on with YouTube and some other apps. I probably made that one a little bit too long, but it's okay. We'll get them in shape. Let me just freeze it. This is a pretty easy nail design.
She said, yeah, it is a little blurry.
It is? Oh, you know what? You were kind of messing with it. I wonder if I need to clean my lens.
Oh.
You can grab one of these little cleaners right here, Jandy. And then if you want to grab, yeah, so then here you go. Here's some lens cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
You can use this lens cleaner. See if that works for you.
Okay, y'all get ready for some fun. Or not.
There we go.
Maybe that looks funny on the screen.
She's going to get us cleaned up here.
Sorry for the up close and personal right now.
For the spritz.
Okay, maybe that did it.
Okay.
We have to center it back or something though.
Hopefully that works. Okay. I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to proceed here. I think it looks good.
Better.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Getting better. To heal the problem. When I stop moving, maybe it'll be.
I'm putting my form on crooked. Here, let me see if I can look at it this way. Okay, that looks good. This is kind of a weird nail for me. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Tammy S.
Yes.
Said hi.
Hey, Tammy S. How are you? By the way, Tammy, I'm in the process of getting something fun together for us. For our little members group. It'll just be you and me. But I was going to say, if you have anything in particular that you want to work on, give me a holler and we'll do it together. It'd be fun.
Okay. Oh, Tammy. Oh, well, Tammy is 7 good. I assume she mentioned general.
Oh, yes.
Not blurry.
Yeah.
Tammy P said sounds good. Thumbs up.
Good. Perfect. Okay. And I didn't know too if you were on if you're on Facebook or not. I got a Facebook too. Okay. I feel like I'm making my nail extensions a little bit too long. But it's okay. We can always cut it back. Let me make sure I'm well connected right in here. So it looks a little thin. It's kind of why I chose to go with the Milky White on my nail extensions too, because I was like, I'll be able to see it better. than the clear. Because sometimes it's hard to see when you're, doing yourself. And on camera, you kind of can't get too close.
I'm on Facebook.
Oh, good. Perfect. I can find you on there then. Taking off my house coat. It's getting warm.
Is it clear?
Oh, you're not on the screen, Jandy. There you go. Now you are. Can you tell it's clearer?
Mine's pixelated. Oh, no.
Yours is pixelated? Huh.
Oh, wait. Let me put my glasses on. Okay, maybe that's...
Okay. Let me see, Jamie.
Well, it goes back and forth.
Oh, it goes back and forth. Well, I did hear, like earlier I was watching another live and they said that a lot of stuff is going on with YouTube and with Restream and what's the other, StreamYards and all that kind of stuff. They're doing something. So.
Don't help us.
Right. Yeah. At least it just won't be us. You know what I mean?
That's good glass cleaner stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom got us this glass cleaner for Christmas, but she's giving the presents out early. And who's it by, Jandy? I can't remember the guy's name.
Pristine Screen?
Oh, Pristine Screen. I thought it was a guy's name. Pristine Screen. It's for, like, you can carry it around. You can clean off your glasses or any kind of lens. But it works really, really nice. And it's kind of got like a not so bad smell. I was trying to think if I knew what that smell was, but I kind of don't.
Sugar says hi.
Hey, Sugar. Okay, let me get some of this Milky again. We got one more finger to build. One more short nail. My nails are extremely short, but I like to keep them that way. Okay, just make sure I got my little sides connected. And I don't. Let me kind of a little bit further down. And I feel the same way about this one. I don't think I have it quite connected enough. Okay, that'll work. Good enough. Because we can always shape them when we get into it. All right, so I'll just cook this for 60 seconds underneath the light, of course.
Dragon Claws.
Hey, Dragon Claws, how are you?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. All right, I'm going to close up my... Yeah, I'll use a little bit of that on my nails. Like just a little bit. Since I got the rubber base on, it'll just be kind of like adding just a little extra security here.
Richardson is having fall festival this Sunday.
Oh, Richardson's having a fall festival. Well, we might have to check it out. Do you guys like going to like the fall festivals and stuff around you? Or like the little markets that pop up downtown and stuff?
I think it's free too.
Huh.
I think.
I know we always enjoy going. We don't always get around to it, but it's real fun during the holidays because usually they'll have a lot of sample stuff.
Yeah, local vendors.
Yes, the local vendors, yes.
Delicious eats and drinks, good times and community vibes, fall-inspired fun.
I like the pickled items too, like in the jars. Or like the people that do their own honeys and stuff, you know? Those are always good.
Sugar says all of ours are done now.
Oh, they are, huh? Oh, I guess because it gets so much colder where you are. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a warm week here too, like a warm the rest of the week. It's cold right now, but they said it wasn't supposed to stay that way. Okay, I'm gonna go back under here for a minute.
You can bring your outside, you can bring your dogs.
Yeah. Okay, the next color I'm going to use, here, let's see. So we've already got, I think I'll put one more layer of Milky White on, and this is just going to be with my Young Nails Fiber Gel, the Milky.
Sugar says, yeah, it's like 28 degrees.
Oh, yeah, that's cold. Yeah, we are nowhere near that cold. We're probably like high 60s right now, possibly low 70s.
Sugar, really blurry. Oh, see, now mine's real clear.
Yeah, mine's real
Sugar's
clear.
was real blurry.
I
Chicken
think
nuggets
something's going on. Hey, Chicken Nugget.
Yeah, yours much better now.
This is dipped in honey. We're going to use this one to add a little bit of color. And then I'm going to use my brown by Madam Glam. It's the gel brown, the jelly brown. It's called Caffeinated. And then for a little bit darker brown, we're going to use chocolate syrup. Now, another thing that you could do that I don't think I'm going to do, but it's a thought that you could do, is instead of, you know how I'm going to go in right on top of this and use my Milky White?
Come here.
You could do, you know, your oyster gels. You could do an oyster gel. The lightest one I had is still like a light pink color, but you know, you could make some texture in it, and I bet that would be pretty for like the background on a tortoise nail. I think that would be gorgeous.
Chicken Nugget said it's super glitchy.
I know, hon. I'm not sure what to do about it.
It gets. See, now it is clear.
Yeah, I think it's kind of going back and forth, and it's different for kind of everybody. Mm-hmm. And I think it's YouTube. I don't think it's necessarily me. So I'm afraid if I can go out and try to restart it, like reconnect. I just don't know if that's going to help much, but I can try it. Let me see. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Reconnected, so we'll see. We'll see how this does us. And I'm actually not gonna trim my nails until the very, very end, okay? Just so that way we get everything on that we want to, and then we'll shape them up at the end.
Oh, so hold on, I'll tell you, don't move.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like when you move, it gets pixelated, like it can't keep up.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Yeah, let me try to stay more stationary. Hang on. I gotta wipe my fingers off because I got hair on them. I got fuzzies on them. Okay. All right, so let me go on with just a thin layer of my white for my background. And I'm not going to worry about my surface being smooth or anything like that because we're going to have so many layers. All right. Jandy and I used to go to, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Gaylord Hotel. Like it's a really nice hotel here in Grapevine, Texas. And they used to put on like a big Christmas thing. Well, they still do every year. They put on this big Christmas thing where they have like, I think it's called the ice exhibit, where they sculpt the ice. And hang on here. I'm putting it on too thick. They have the ice exhibit. It's like real cold. The temperatures are really, really cold, and it looks really, really cool. People come and sculpt the ice and whatnot. And I need, hang on guys, my brush that I was using out of the bottle was kind of putting it on too thick. So I'm just going to get my gel brush and just kind of wipe that off. And now it's kind of thick back towards my cuticle.
Okay, it's better.
Okay, good. I'm going to try to stay. And I'll just zoom you guys in here in a second. Okay, maybe that'll work for me. Okay. Yeah, my brush is kind of getting clogged up here. But I'll just use it, and then if I need to thin it out, I'll grab my other brush. But anyway, last time Jandy and I went to the Gaylord for Christmas event thing, it cost us a fortune. It had gone up a lot.
The ice exhibit.
Yeah, the ice exhibit. And then, what was the other thing we did?
And parking was like $40.
Yeah, parking was like $40, almost $50.
As much as the ticket.
Yep, as much as the ticket. It was crazy. So we kind of decided we won't be doing that again. Even though we enjoyed it, I think it's something, you know, you should go to at least once in your life, but don't need to go back.
I like that they change it every year.
Yeah, I
too.
love that they change it every year because it's so cool. But you know, can't. That's like rich people stuff, right? That's not stuff we can. Right? That's not stuff we can be affording right now.
Reading something about how the state fair used to be lower and middle class people and all.
Yeah.
Because that was a fairly cheap form of entertainment you could take your whole family to.
Right. And walk around and.
Yeah, and everything didn't cost a fortune on
right.
So you could walk and have fun. And not now.
Well, hopefully they'll come back down on that kind of stuff because it's really going to limit the amount of people that they're going to get in, you know? Because, yeah, that's something else. When you pay, it was like, what was it, $50 per person for ticket to get into the ice exhibit, and then $40 for parking. And then that's like not including anything else.
Ticket.
Oh, was it
But
maybe?
Still, man, it was probably $35 at least.
Yeah, that was crazy. Well, look at Six Flags. Look how much that's gone up. Okay, so I just went for 60 seconds. So that's going to give us a big backdrop here. I mean, a big backdrop. That's going to give us a nice solid.
Get zoomed in.
It did?
Yeah, it did.
Is that good?
Maybe. Okay. Yeah,
okay, we're having some issues. Is that too zoomed in or is that?
I think that's, Sugar says perfect.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, let's go in. I think I'm going to start with my yellow.
Tammy lived in San Antonio when I was a kid, and then we moved back to Montana.
Oh, Montana sounds nice.
Mabel says hi.
Hey, Mabel. Yeah, Montana would be so nice. Felix. Okay, I'm just going to kind of drop these in some different places and not going to be perfect about it. Except that one's about to drop big time. Some can be a little bit lighter than others. Maybe it's a little thick. Hold on. Okay. And I'm going to put about 4 little spots of this color, or 3, kind of depending on what I feel like my nail can handle. See, this is why I pick like easy designs for this hand, because it's not very good at stuff. So.
Morgan Marie, I love nails. Hello.
Hey, Morgan Marie, welcome in.
I wanted to be a nail tech for a few months and still do. I love you so much.
Well, thank you. I love you too. It's very kind of you. It's a lot of fun doing nails. It's a lot of fun. Even if you just do yourself, you know. I think it's very relaxing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and nuke this just for like 10 seconds. I like that Madam Glam is super fast. Full cure is in 30 seconds. So 10 seconds will do me real good. Then let's do our lighter brown. This is caffeinated, right? Yep, caffeinated. Okay. And I'm just going to go kind of right up by the yellows. If it goes on top, I'm fine with that too.
Morgan is subscribed.
Thank you, Morgan. Yeah, I love easy designs for when you're doing this hand especially. see, let's drop a little bit more here. And there we go. And again, you can just have it be different colors of intensity. Put it here. All right, I'm gonna zap it real quick. Then the next one we're gonna use is our dark chocolate, which I'm gonna use Appraise chocolate syrup. It's J12. I like Appraise jellies. They're really, really, really nice and very, very pigmented. They're just a little bit more pricey than some stuff, but they're great if you're looking for a good, nice jelly. Now this is gonna be real dark, so I gotta be just a little bit more careful.
April says working with the non-dominant hand is a pain.
It is. It sure is. Okay, that one was a little bit more bold, wasn't it? Just kind of drag it there. And we'll do it here. Here.
Sugared, I've never done the tortoise shell look.
Oh, sugar, it's a lot of fun. I like that you could really use any colors that you want, you know? You don't have to stick with like the typical.
Michael agrees.
Yeah.
Should.
Okay, let's put one little. I'm just kind of going back around, and if there's somewhere that I feel like needs just like a speck, like a little smidge. A little smidge. Okay, I'm gonna go in my lamp for 60 seconds, and then the piece de resistance, we're gonna go in with a little bit of gold foil and just kind of sprinkle it around here and there. That should make it really, really pretty. Okay, that should be actually enough. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but it's gonna be pretty, I promise.
Dragon Claws did it with greens.
Oh yeah, I bet green would be gorgeous.
Tammy said, I'm here, I'm just doing my nails, listening and watching.
You are perfectly fine. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, I'm just kind of going in, just adding just a little bit of gold. I'm not going to go crazy with it. Whoop. Let's do. My chocolate did not finish cooking all the way, but that's okay. I'm going to go back under anyway. There we go. And how about we do a little bit more gold over here on my thumb. Okay, in the lamp. In the lamp. All right, get that back on. Okay, then on top of this, we're going to go in with one more round of our Milky White on the top. Then I'm going to file the surface and make sure she's nice and smooth before we put on any kind of top coat. Then we'll shape her up. But this will just kind of make it just look a little bit more milky than what it looks right now. That way we're keeping with that milky design still. but we should be able to see nicely through. I'll probably look one more time and just make sure I don't want to add any more yellow, and I think I'm good. I feel like I had a good amount of yellow, especially with our bowl foil that we've got up there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my palette here. Let me clean it off.
Sugar said both me and my daughter are sick. I'm in bed chilling watching.
Oh, Sugar, I'm so sorry. Gosh, I know it. I feel you. I'm still under the weather myself. Okay. Now I want a pretty good amount of Milky on here just because it's gonna, the thicker that the Milky is, it's gonna give me room to buff it out and have it be smooth, but then it's also gonna give me a gradient effect of those colors that we just laid down. And that'll be really, really pretty. Okay. And I'm just gonna go through each one and then just heat everything up at once. I've got a little bit on my skin over here on this finger. I'll clean it up though. Make sure I've got it. Covering everything over here. Can you guys see me shaking? Ah. Shaky, shaky. Yeah, it is hard to do your non-dominant hand. Oh, Lord. Get a little bit more on my brush. I feel though like I picked a pretty easy design. Should be pretty easy. I'm not putting enough on here though, hang on. I got a little bit too much of my gold on my brush. Let me wipe that off. Okay. It's strange that this Milky is being a little strange. Maybe because I haven't used it in a while. I feel like it's just kind of a little thicker than what I remember it being. Okay. Jandy, if you'll help me clean that little brush off, I'm going to go ahead and put my hand in here. Yeah, you can just wipe the tip of that brush on a napkin and then put it back in the Milky. That way I don't get my Milky all dirty. Did you guys, has anybody started getting their Young Nails mystery boxes in yet? I just got mine in. I haven't opened it yet, though. I'm waiting to do it with you guys. Okay, you got it? All right. All right, she's got that. I'm going to put a top coat on before, I think I'm going to put a top coat on, like one top coat on before I file it, just to make sure I've got everything covered. Then I'm going to shape it, shape the surface of it, and then we'll put a final top coat on. And then shape the tip, of course, because they're a little crazy right now. Okay, we're almost done. Got 5 seconds left. I feel like I'm not sure if that Milky was covering up everything. So this way I'll just be a little bit more secure. And if something is too high, then we'll get it when we even everything out.
Tammy, I got my acrylic mystery box with the ombre gels.
Yes, I know it. I'm so excited. I know it. I cannot wait to try the ombre gels. I am horrible at ombreing, so I'm excited for those. Hopefully it'll help me. I worked this weekend on ombreing my acrylic gels, and oh Lord, I was like, I need to be working with this more often. I've never been great though with the acrylics. Okay. And the top coat I'm using is one that I really like. If you guys are looking for a top coat, because I know we're going to be missing one from Young Nails, our manicure top. This one is another really good one. It's by Nail Order. It's their top coat, but probably my favorite one is by Susie over at Nail Career Education. Hers is really, really nice and satiny. I haven't used it. I mean, I haven't used it. I haven't gotten a new one. I need a new one. But whenever I order from Susie, I try to make sure that I place a bigger order since things are coming from Canada. And then that way I can order a little bit more, and then the shipping isn't, I feel like I'm doing myself a favor by ordering as much as I can at one time.
Sugar says I was going to get the box, but I didn't want those gels. To be honest, I just wanted the big things of acrylic. Sugar loves Zula's top coat.
Yes.
She's never used Susie's stuff before.
Yeah, I haven't used, wait, did I use Zula's top coat? I don't think I did. I don't think I got her top coat. I'll have to give that a try. Okay, all right, let's get the tacky cleaned off. So let me get my little napkin here and my swipe. Okay. Yeah, I've got a ton of Zula's acrylic powders. I just don't use them that often. And I always feel like I'm kind of wasting them, Okay. Let me get this shape here. Okay. I'm trying to grab a file. Okay. All right. I'm just going to do just a very, very nice kind of natural shape. Let me get any of the underhang. Hang on. I'm going to get a different file for myself. Since I'm not great at filing, this will help me a little bit. Well, I'm not great at filing with this hand, I should say. Okay. Okay, just trying to get this overhang just a little bit.
Dragon Claws, I'll take the gels, you take the acrylic.
Right. That's exactly what we should have done, Sugar. That's like the ticket. Next time, next year.
Tammy said, I love acrylic, and yes, Sugar, Zula's top coat is bomb.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to get it and try it. Yeah, I'll have to try that. Y'all are going to have to try Susie's, though, next, too. Because Susie's got some good top coat, I'm telling you. If you like manicure top, you'll like Susie's. It's very, very similar. I feel like it's a hair shinier. So that's why I like it so much. It's just coming from Canada, so that would be the only, you know, the only drawback that I would have. Okay. Okay, I'm still keeping her really short. Just kind of right above where my skin is. And I need to get this side a little bit better. Okay. And this underhang. Okay. And get this side a little bit more tucked in. It's a little deceiving with all the marbling we got going on. Okay. Get my underhang. Get my side. I'm so bad with this hand. Get my tip.
It's not super thick, but the shine on her top coat is amazing. Plus, it's hemo-free.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that. Yeah, I like the top coats that, usually I like a top coat that's not thick for most of my stuff. Sometimes I want a thick top coat, but usually that's when I reach for my Gotti, because my Gotti is the thicker Gotti, my Gotti top coat. I got the old school one. I don't have the newer one.
Sugar said, I didn't hear all of what you said, other than that's what we should do. My kitty was puking.
Oh no. I'm just saying, next year for the sale, we should team up and I'll get the gel stuff out of the acrylic box, and you can take the acrylic. We can divide it up. That's what we should have done this year. Okay, this needs to come down. She's definitely way too long. Okay. I'm horrible at filing this hand, but she's pretty dang long. So I got some ways to come down. Okay, yeah, she's still pretty long. But I really just want them to look natural anyway. So I'm okay if they're not exactly the same length. Okay, still I feel like still a little bit too long. Okay. This finger really has no strength in it. So it's really hard to file.
Sugar said, I took her for a second opinion. Turns out she has stage 4 cancer.
Oh no,
so
Sugar, I'm so sorry.
Surgery because it'll have too much trauma and cause it to spread.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Just keep her comfy until we can.
Yes, that's what I would do. And does she have, is it stomach cancer? That's what most of mine had that had cancer. Or intestinal cancer.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of all you can do. Yeah. I know it's hard too because they get to where they can't really eat and like you just said, vomiting and yeah. Treatment is horrible, so don't beat yourself up over not doing treatment because it's a really hard process, and you know.
Dragon Claws said, I know how you feel. I just lost my pup to
Oh,
mastic cancer.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gosh, I hate that. It's the worst. But you know, when we have big hearts and we have these little babies, it just kind of comes along with the territory, you know. At some point, they're going to have problems, and we're going to have to, you know, do right by them.
Sugar said her first one died in March of intestinal, and now hers is in her stomach lining. Looks like she's
Okay.
carrying rocks in her belly.
Oh, poor baby. Yeah. Well, you know, hopefully you'll get a little bit more time with her, and then you'll know when it's, you know, when it's too much. I always like worried about maybe I wasn't gonna, you know, recognize, but I feel like we did pretty good.
Sugar said she had a good 12 years with her, though.
Good, good. Okay, let me try to shape this last one just a little bit better. Okay. I'm gonna teach you if let me get my little R band, and we're gonna just file the tops of these down just a little bit, just to make them smooth, a little bit more smooth. I'm just gonna go on we'll go on 5,000 RPMs, and hang on, I'm probably not on, there we go, reverse. 5,000 RPMs. And I'm just kind of making sure that it's like as smooth as I can get it with the arbor band. Before I put on my last top coat. Plus this gives me a chance to kind of thin it out if there's any that feels like it's too bulky. And fix that edge, you know, if we need to. Okay. This way, if anything was kind of sticking up, it'll kind of fix it for us. Like there's a little bit of bulkiness right here. And I might take some color off. Yeah, I figured I probably would, but that's okay. Okay. I get right back in here. Okay. Okay, let me fix this underneath just a little bit. And let's see if we can straighten out this if I need to.
Sugar said the food they ate, She thinks it was the food they ate because I bought these last 5 bags, and then that's when they started showing all these crazy ass symptoms.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was weird. Stopped that food, and they got better, then it was too late. Found out the brand got taken off the shelves due to arsenic poisoning and cancer-causing plant killers.
Oh, no.
We were fine all the way up until that happened. Then everything escalated rapidly within a few months.
Oh, dang it. I heard recently, too, that, what did I tell you, Jandy, was tainted at the grocery store that surprised me? It was like mozzarella cheese and, pastas. If you guys hadn't heard. I don't know if they're taking them off the shelf or not. You just might want to kind of look in your area or look and see what brands it included and just make sure you don't. Ah, I see what you're saying.
Dragon Claws had that happen with the Origin food, poisoned 2 of my dogs.
Oh my
This was
gosh.
supposed to be the highest grade cat food.
Wow. It's awful. Well, I wonder if the vet can tell you any more, Sugar, about, anything like what to do, like to reach out to the company or, I don't know what the company does, like, if anything, in that scenario.
Sugar says, I do have 1 bag of food left, and that's all I have to prove it to be.
Yeah.
Problem is, they are no longer.
Oh. Golly. Yeah.
Doing what we thought was right, and we do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we can do is our best. Unfortunately. I hate to say that, but it's just true. It's that way with everything. We can only do our best, Like even ourselves. Okay, let me get my little. I love these babies though. They really, these fur babies really make a difference in life, I tell you. I don't know what we'd do without ours.
Be rich.
Shanty said we'll be pretty rich. They are. That stuff is expensive these days. I'm getting a lot of, I feel like that the Apres still didn't cure like all the way through. So what I'm going to do is before I put on any more top coat, after I finish getting my nails in the shape that I want, I'm going to stick them back under that light just for a quick nuke and make sure they're as cured as I can get them. Let's see. I do not do well with shaping this one finger right here. It's a lot boxier than my other fingers, and it doesn't connect with my skin over here very well.
Sugar, did you hear the Apres having a huge issue with theirs not curing fully no matter how long you cure them?
Oh, I did not, but you know what? It kind of doesn't surprise me. Kind of doesn't. Because I heard a long time ago, I was talking to the guy, David, that owns Be Beauty Pure. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that sometimes. Anyway, David, who owns Be Beauty Pure, was telling me that even though Apres for us it's a
little bit,
okay.
Maybe.
It's an expensive product for us to buy, like I want to say like these bottles are probably $18, $19. But he was telling me that they get their gel really inexpensively. So that kind of turned me off of it, but I do love their jellies. I mean, I love their gels. Their gels are very pretty. They're very, very pigmented. Um, they're just not my favorite. And then they're a little, pricey. So, and then of course, when he said that they get them very inexpensively, then I started thinking, maybe that's not the best one to invest in.
Sugar said they don't have enough of the photosynthesizers in them to cure them in the way that their line needs.
Okay. Interesting.
Gerline said hi.
Hey, let's see, Girline. Yeah, let me know if I'm saying that right. Okay, let's put our top coat on. You guys, are you close enough to be able to see? Because on my end, you're like super far away, but.
Sugar never got into a pray.
Yeah, so I don't mind doing Gel X nails, but I am allergic to the Gel X bonder. So I used it one time and then I had a real bad allergic reaction and I decided I'm not going to do that again. So I still have that bottle and I do use it. Like, I think I'm actually going to be using it this weekend on my niece. As long as she doesn't have a problem with it, we were going to try Gel X on her. I've got a hair. But I don't use it on myself, and I think she would be the only client because I don't use it on anybody.
I've heard a lot of people are allergic to it.
Yes, I've heard the same thing. Yep. And that was actually how, when I was talking to David from V Beauty Pure, that's how we got on the subject, because it was the same day that I had, the day that I was talking to him was the day that I had tried that Extend Gel and had an allergic reaction. I was telling him, I said, I just tried the, Gel X for the first time. I said, and I had this horrible reaction. I was so surprised because it's like, everybody talks about how much they love it. And I said, I was so disappointed. And he said, well, a lot of people have problems with it because it's a very inexpensive gel, what they use for their products.
Sugar says when they kicked out the lady that came up with the line, etc., I was like, yeah, I knew they were shady. Just saying.
Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting what we find out when we get to poking around. Yep. Yeah, so that's why I haven't been too big on it. Those are pretty, very different. Okay, let me stick my hand in here. You know what else would be pretty though? If you didn't use browns and you used, instead of like if you used your yellow gold and your Milky and maybe this lighter brown, but instead of the dark brown, use like a navy jelly, that would be pretty too.
Dragon Claw's glad I didn't buy any.
Yeah.
Sugar said I was shocked when I heard that their gel was super cheap, but the prices were crazy.
Right? I know it. Yeah, you really got to be careful and you got to look into things. Yeah.
Said you could do a pretty glitter one too.
Yes, yeah, glitter would be pretty. Or I've seen the ones where they have the cat eye underneath and then they put the dark jellies on top. Those are also super pretty. I'm going to fill around here in a second and see if I need another top coat. I don't think I will though. Okay, let's do a quick fill around. No, so far so good.
Oh yeah, those cat eye ones are gorgeous.
Yes. Yeah, no, this feels good. Okay, let's get these cleaned up. Get them cleaned up. And then we'll put some oil on. What do you guys think though about the Milky instead of the dark? I like it. It's very pretty. Very different. You could make them more milky, of course.
Soft a little bit.
Am I? Okay, well tell me if I'm get back on, or should I get back
Relax the
in?
Milky. It's different.
Yeah, it is really different, huh? Ooh, this in a long nail would be really pretty too. All right.
Sure, so looks good.
Let's put on some oil. I gotta do this hand tomorrow, or well, I may just wait and do it Thursday with you guys. That way it'll give me an extra day to rest, and I'm still figuring out the YouTube stuff. Which, sugar, I'll probably holler at you too for that too. I can't seem to figure out how to get on my lives yet, my scheduled lives. Okay, get this worked in. I like these though. I think they're super pretty. I love though like a milky white nail with some dark accents.
She says, "What do you?" Oh, Mabel's got to go. She said, "What do you mean?" Sugar's asking, I guess, about the.
Oh, like if you go and you schedule a live event on your YouTube channel through your studio, and then let's say it's about to be time for your live, and you go into YouTube and then you try to come on your YouTube channel on that scheduled live. I'm having trouble getting into that live. It's like not, it actually says it doesn't recognize that there's a live scheduled. That's kind of strange because it pops up on my thing. So I'll show you though. I'll do a tester and then some screenshots for you. All right, guys, thank you for coming in with me, and I hope the nails that you're working on are going to be just as different and lovely. I know this was really like a very, very short nail, and easy though to do. I think for doing it with your non-dominant hand, it's a really, really easy, nice style. The hardest part was shaping them, and that's just because I'm not great at using my non-dominant hand. So pretty easy in my opinion. All right, guys, thank you for coming in and chit-chatting with me and all the thumbs up and everything. I appreciate you, and I will see you on Thursday at 4:30 Central Standard Time. All right, bye-bye.